Hello everybody, it's the Catholic Queen, and you are watching my YouTube channel. So, I started to make this YouTube channel because I love making videos, and because I thought that through my example in these videos, I'd be able to make a positive impact in this world through my example for the greater glory of God. Anyways, since I'm starting this YouTube channel, and since you guys are going to be watching, I thought that it's only fair that you guys know a little bit about myself. So, with that being said, let's get started. Somebody might ask, Queen, what's your real name? Well, my real name is Alyssa Coon. Huh? What does that name mean? Well, Alyssa stems from the Greek name Alyssum, which was a name for a type of flower back in old ancient Greece, And the meaning of this name means mad or rabies. Honestly, I don't even know why my parents would name me this, but oh well, maybe they just like the sound of the name. Or maybe they just like the idea of naming me after a flower. Although they could have named me after a flower with a nice name meaning other than rabies. So good. Now you might ask, why does this flower's name mean rabies? Well, it's because the Greeks believed that this flower was able to cure rabies and any type of madness, so that's legit. Now, the middle name Claire originates in France, and it means clear, bright, shining, That makes a lot of sense, though, because, I'm a happy person. I bring brightness and clarity to people because I'm just that awesome. And then my last name, Coon, is an English version for the Irish last name, O'Cuna. Oh, yeah. Now, I couldn't really find a name meaning for the last name Coon, but if anyone knows it, let me know. That would be nice to know, Yeah. Now you guys are probably asking, where were you born? Where did you grow up? Where do you live now? Well, I was born in Grand Blanc, Michigan, then I grew up in Swartz Creek, Michigan, and now I'm in Flint, Michigan. Flint. Not a pretty place to be. So, as I grew up, and even now, which parent am I the closest to? Neither. I could totally just exclude both and just say my grandpa, and I'm pretty sure that's a valid answer, considering he helped raise me. But I know a lot of you are probably gonna complain and not take it as an answer, so I might as well say my mom. But really, I'm not close to her either, so totally my grandpa. Now, which parent am I the most like? I don't know. I mean, certain people tell me I'm more like my mom, certain people tell me I'm more like my dad. I honestly don't know. If you asked me, I'm most like my grandpa, and my grandpa, when he was alive, said I was a mini him. So I'm actually a lot more like my grandpa than my parents. I'm not like my parents at all. So, yeah. Now on to the random and fun questions, which I know all of you have. Queen, what's your favorite drink? Well, because I'm a boring person, my favorite drink is Now, what's my favorite food to go along with that water? If you guys want all honesty, my top favorites are cocktail shrimp, mashed potatoes, and ramen noodles. But if I have to just pick one, it's most likely going to be mashed potatoes. But they can't come in the box. They have to be homemade and super, super creamy, fluffy, soft, buttery mashed potatoes. Now for a super random question. What is my favorite holiday destination?
Willkommen. In German, it means welcome, something we don't hear enough these days. But there's a place that's all about being welcome. Welcome to family time. Welcome to playtime. Welcome to Christmas time all year long. Welcome to Frankenmuth, Michigan's little Bavaria, where time spent here is time spent together, and where the simple joys of life are pure Michigan. Your trip begins at michigan.org.
What's my favorite childhood memory? Well, my favorite childhood memory is role-playing the story of Robin Hood. And because my grandpa was my biggest hero growing up, he would always be Robin Hood, and he agreed with me, like he had to be Robin Hood. And since he was Robin Hood, I always wanted to be his best friend, so I'd tell him, hey, I'm Little John, and he'd be like, no, you're a little girl, you have to be my Maid Marian. And the thought of me being Maid Marian and him Robin Hood would make me so blushy, especially because, like, he would wink at me or, like, smile real big to get a response out of me because I'd blush really hard. And, like, we would just have so much fun with these little Robin Hood adventures. I'd make hats for us, and, like, we just played with my little kid imagination, you know? And looking back, it was just so sweet and innocent, and I had lots of fun doing it growing up, and it's a really nice memory. And Robin Hood here would have to agree with me that my grandpa made an awesome Robin Hood, didn't he, Robin? Yeah, Robin Hood agrees. My favorite snack? Definitely movie theater popcorn. It has to be movie theater popcorn because that's the saltiest, butteriest, tastiest, most scrumptious kind of popcorn. And plus that movie theater atmosphere just makes it taste all the more tastier. It has to be with the Coca-Cola too, don't forget. My favorite sport? Well, my favorite sport to play is golf because number one, it's really, really fun. Number two, there's a challenge to it. I like a challenge. And then number three, it doesn't involve running. I can't run anymore because there's arthritis in my knee. I have bad arthritis. And running's not really good for your knee when you have arthritis. It sends a whole bunch of pain in your knee, and, like, I don't want to deal with that pain. So definitely my favorite sport to play is golf. Now, if you want to know my favorite sport to watch, definitely soccer. That's not even a question. Like, soccer is, like, so fun to watch. It was fun to play back in the day, too, when I could actually run and before I got this arthritis. But soccer's amazing. I love soccer. Soccer. My biggest regret. Any type of mortal sin I've committed is my biggest regret because sin hurts not just the committer, which is myself, but, like, those around me. And I don't like hurting people, nor do I like hurting myself. And not only does it hurt people, but it hurts God himself. And it also distances you from him. And so I definitely regret any mortal sin I've committed in the past, which is why I've never committed it again. Like, I totally ditched it. Like, it's not cool. Mortal sin is bad. Any sin is bad, but, like, mortal sin, like, that's severe. So, mortal sin. Now, am I a dog person or am I a cat person? Not even a trick question. I am a cat person. Hi, baby. Say hi to YouTube. Don't go, kitty. Love me. Love me. And I will always love you. I can't sing. Another fact about me. What is something I'm talented at? Well, I'm really talented at writing stories, and I'm currently working on a book, so I'm really talented at writing, and I'm really talented at illustrating cartoons. I'm a really good cartoonist. I'm also really good at acting. My favorite music genre is church music. Any type of Gregorian chant is beautiful. My favorite secular music genre is classical. My favorite band is the Beatles, and my favorite singer is Billy Ray Cyrus. Oh my word, I love me some Billy Ray. He's awesome. I have 14 CDs, 3 movies, a cardboard stand-up, which my brother and sister bent up, and an autobiography, which I've read twice. I love me some Billy Ray Cyrus. If you want a really, really pleased queen, you're going to go out and get me some tickets for California and a ticket to one of his concerts, because he usually has them in California more than any other state. And so, like, I love me some Billy Ray Cyrus. Bell bottoms were really cool. Caught in class, skipping school. I remember packing that old fishing pole, skinny dipping at a swimming hole. Black lights, red lights, and strobe lights too. They're all a rage for me and you. Only one thing that I miss more than that, I want my mullet back. I want my mullet back. My old Camaro and my 8-track. Fuzz the dice, singing loose and proud. ZZ Top, they're playing it loud. Simpler times, that's what I miss. Your miniskirt and your sweet kiss. Things are changing, man, and that's a fact. I want my mullet back. Back, 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 back. Wow! Come on! So, my favorite quote, you guys, is a quote by Julius Evola. Be radical. Have principles. Be absolute. Be that which the bourgeoisie calls an extremist. Give yourself without counting or calculating, and don't accept what they call the reality of life. And act in such a way that you won't be accepted by that kind of life. Never abandon the principle of struggle. And I love this quote because it just challenges me to be radical and extreme. And all radical and extreme means is that you're real, you're honest with yourself. You are what you say you are. And I love that. I love authenticity. I love honesty. I love realism. So that's definitely by far my favorite quote. So my favorite color is green, like my eyes, because green reminds me to grow as a human being and that there's always room for growth. And it's also a symbol of rebirth and renewal. And like, we can always use that, especially when we have to repent and get right with God again, because like as human beings, we tend to mess up. So I love the color of green for that. It's very symbolic in that aspect, and it's just a beautiful color. I love green. My religion, I am a Roman Catholic, and my political stance is I'm a monarchist. I believe in authoritarian rule. I am against any form of democracy or liberal government, which that's what democracy is. It's a liberal form of government. It's always going to liberalize. So, and the majority are always going to be against God, just like the mob was in voting whether or not Jesus should be crucified. So, give me Catholic monarchy, Deuce Volt. Woo! You're going to hear me talk both about my Catholicism and about my belief in Catholic monarchy on my channel, because I'm going to do a lot of political and religious videos to hopefully impact and inspire you to believe the same. And it's going to be a lot of fun. What about you guys? I want to hear a little bit about yourselves. Tell me about yourselves in the comment section down below. I would love to hear about yourselves. After all, you guys are my faithful subjects. Anyways, now that you have a little glimpse at me and at who I am as a person, and you know me a little bit more than what you probably did at the beginning of this video, I'm really hoping you'll subscribe to my channel, because it's going to be a fun journey with you guys. You guys are going to learn so much, because I'm going to do educational videos on politics and on religion, and I guarantee you're not going to hear anything else like what I'm about to spew out to you guys from anyone else, because I'm one of a kind, and because very few women like me exist. You can ask anyone who knows me. And even if you don't agree with a lot of what I say, I mean, I'm something to watch, because I'm guaranteed to bring laughs to you. Not only that, but I'm not only just talking about religion and politics on my channel. I'm going to have a whole bunch of stuff like vlogs and movie ratings, book ratings, just whatever I feel like. Because I don't want this channel to be boring or anything. I want to mix it up, and I want to befriend all of you, interact with you guys. It's going to be a blast. So, you guys should really subscribe to the Catholic Queen, yeah. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Hit a big thumbs up on this video, and I really hope you subscribe, because we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Love you all. God bless.